If you're a fan of building things with wood, you know the name Kreg tools. For years, the name Kreg has been synonymous with one thing: pocket-hole joinery. But lately, they've been rolling out a massive lineup of new tools that goes far beyond that. Today, we're taking a deep dive into 25 of their most innovative woodworking tools and going to show you what they do, who they're for, and how they might fit into your workflow. Let's get into it. Kicking things off is a really interesting addition to Kreg's joinery lineup, the MortiseMate loose tenon jig. For woodworkers who love the strength of mortise and tenon joints, but might not have a dedicated mortiser, this is a major advance. It's designed to work with a standard handheld router to cut matching mortises quickly and accurately. The jig features a unique swing arm design that you move between 2 points to mill out the mortise. It's fully adjustable for different stock thicknesses and mortise dimensions, using guide bushings and a router bit. This system allows you to create strong, perfectly aligned loose tenon joints for furniture, frames, and doors, with a tool you likely already own, which is a big advantage for many shop setups. Continuing with joinery for larger scale projects, let's look at a new take on their classic system. The Pocket-Hole Jig XL is the solution for those who work with bigger lumber, like 4x4s or 2x4s. This isn't just a scaled-up version of their standard jig, it's specifically engineered for heavy-duty construction. It drills a pocket hole that's twice as strong as the standard ones. The jig itself is simple, featuring hardened steel drill guides and a Grip Max anti-slip surface that holds the jig in place without needing to clamp it down for every hole. It comes with a specialized extra-large drill bit and driver bit designed to work with the larger Kreg extra-large pocket hole screws. For anyone building outdoor furniture, decks, or framing with dimensional lumber, this tool makes creating strong, secure joints in thick materials much more straightforward and efficient. For the woodworker who does a lot of pocket hole joinery and values speed, the Pocket-Hole Jig 720 PRO is the top-of-the-line option. The key feature here is the Automax one-motion clamping system. You simply place your workpiece in the jig, and it automatically clamps and adjusts to the exact thickness of your material, from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. There's no manual setup or adjustment needed for different boards. The Pro model comes with a docking station that provides added support for larger pieces, and includes storage wings for bits and screws. It also has a chip ejection port that connects to a shop vac for a cleaner workspace. This jig is all about maximizing efficiency for production-level work. Of course, all that drilling and cutting makes a mess, which leads us to their new dust management solution. The new dust separator is designed to be an effective first line of defense for your shop vacuum. It's a 2-stage cyclone separator that captures the vast majority of wood chips, dust, and debris before it ever reaches your vacuum's filter. This is important for 2 reasons. It keeps your vacuum's filter from clogging, which maintains strong suction power, and it significantly extends the life of your filters, saving you money. The separator can be used with a standard 5-gallon bucket, and its multi-fit lid adapts to most brands of wet-dry vacuums. It's a simple but highly effective upgrade for keeping your air and your workshop cleaner during any project. Now that we've managed the dust, let's talk about getting a perfect fit during cabinet assembly. Installing cabinets can be a complex process, especially when it comes to getting face frames perfectly flush before screwing them together. The cabinet face frame clamp is purpose-built for this exact task. It has 2 pads that clamp onto the faces of adjoining cabinets, while a 3rd pad on the alignment plate slides across the joint, pulling the faces into perfect alignment. This ensures a completely flush surface every time. It's a huge help in preventing an uneven lip between cabinets, which is a common frustration during installation. The clamp allows you to hold the frames securely in place with one hand, freeing up the other to drill and drive screws. It's one of those tools that solves a very specific problem exceptionally well. The Pocket-Hole Jig 520 Pro provides an ideal balance between portability and functionality. Its design is centered around a versatile, rotating handle that lets you comfortably operate the clamp from various angles. This is particularly useful when you're working with large panels or in awkward positions where a bench-mounted jig won't work. You just squeeze the handle, and the clamp adjusts to your material's thickness automatically. The 520 Pro also features a sturdy, steel-reinforced spine and hardened steel drill guides for durability. It's a well-built, go-anywhere pocket-hole jig that's ideal for woodworkers who need to bring the jig to the workpiece, rather than the other way around, without compromising on the quality of the joint. Installing knobs and pulls can be tedious, but the cabinet Hardware Jig Pro makes it a repeatable and precise process. This jig is designed for accuracy when installing hardware on both doors and drawer fronts. It features movable, hardened steel drill guides that you can lock in place to match the specific hole spacing of your hardware, which is especially helpful for longer pulls up to 12 inches. The adjustable edge guide and built-in measuring scales ensure that you can position your hardware consistently across multiple doors and drawers. This eliminates the need for repeated measuring and marking, reducing the chance of off-center or misaligned holes. It's a must-have for any cabinet project. Speaking of holding things in place, Kreg has introduced a new line of clamps. The VersaGrip Clamps are designed to be an all-around clamping solution for the workshop. One of their standout features is the contoured handle, which provides a comfortable and secure grip for applying pressure. They also have a non-marring swivel pad that adapts to angled or uneven surfaces, which is great for clamping tapered legs or other non-standard shapes without damaging the wood. The trigger mechanism allows for easy, one-handed operation for both closing and releasing the clamp. Available in various sizes, these clamps are built to be reliable workhorses for everything from simple glue-ups to holding jigs securely in place, which makes them a versatile addition to any clamping arsenal. Recognizing that every workshop has different needs, Kreg developed their universal benches. These aren't pre-built benches, but rather a modular system of legs and rails that you can configure to create a custom workbench, assembly table, or tool stand of almost any size. You supply your own top, allowing you to choose the material and dimensions that are perfect for your space. The heavy-gauge steel legs are adjustable in height, so you can set the bench to a comfortable working level. This modular approach is great because it lets you build a very sturdy and customized work surface that can grow and adapt with your needs, whether you're setting up a miter saw station or a large outfeed table. Achieving perfect, consistent gaps around drawer fronts is one of the hallmarks of quality cabinet making, and the drawer front mounting system is designed to simplify this process. The system includes two clamp-on brackets that hold the drawer front in position against the drawer box, allowing you to make micro adjustments before you drive the screws. It also comes with 7 setup and spacing shims of varying thicknesses. You can stack these shims to create the exact gap you want at the bottom and sides of the drawer, ensuring a uniform look across an entire bank of drawers. This system takes the guesswork and frustration out of what can be a very challenging task. To hang those new cabinets, you first need to find the studs. While electronic stud finders are common, the magnetic stud finder takes a simpler, more direct approach. It doesn't use batteries or sensors. Instead, it uses powerful rare earth magnets to pinpoint the exact location of the screws or nails that hold the drywall to the studs. As you slide it across the wall, the magnets are drawn to the metal fasteners, and the tool snaps into place. It has a pointed tip and a circular recess for easy marking. The advantage here is reliability. It's not fooled by pipes, wires, or other objects in the wall. It finds the actual fasteners, which tells you exactly where the center of the stud is. Sometimes you need to work with thinner materials where a standard pocket hole is too large. The Pocket-Hole Jig Micro is the solution for building with thinner or narrower stock. It drills a pocket hole that is 25% smaller than the standard Kreg Pocket-Hole, making it ideal for working with materials down to a 1/2 inch thick and narrow pieces as small as 1 inch wide. This is perfect for building drawer boxes, picture frames, or smaller craft projects where a standard pocket hole would be too aggressive or visually intrusive. The jig includes a specialized micro drill bit, stop collar, and driver bit. It's designed to work with the 500 series and 700 series Kreg jigs, allowing you to easily swap out the standard drill guide block for the micro block when needed. For those taking on a full kitchen renovation, Kreg has bundled several tools together. The cabinet installation system is a comprehensive kit that combines several of Kreg's cabinet-focused tools into one package. It typically includes the cabinet door mounting jig, the drawer front mounting system, and the cabinet hardware jig. By bundling these items, Kreg provides a start-to-finish solution for anyone building or installing new cabinets. It streamlines the entire process, from hanging the doors with perfect reveals, to aligning drawer fronts with consistent gaps, and then drilling for hardware with precision. This system is designed to help you achieve professional-level results by ensuring every step is repeatable, accurate, and much less frustrating than trying to do it all by hand with a tape measure and pencil. Creating perfectly rounded corners on a tabletop or shelf adds a professional touch, and the corner routing guide set makes this task easy and repeatable. The set comes with 8 different profiles, including 4 radius profiles and 4 chamfer profiles of different sizes. You simply select the profile you want, place it on the corner of your workpiece, and use a router with a flush trim bit to shape the corner perfectly. The guide has a grip max surface that holds it securely in place while you route. This tool eliminates the need to create your own templates and ensures every corner on a project is identical. Getting a grip in the middle of a project can be tough, which is where this next clamp comes in handy. The Inline Clamp is designed to work with the dog holes on a workbench or the Kreg Mobile Project Center. It has a post that fits into a standard 3/4 inch dog hole, allowing you to use it on the interior of a work surface, not just the edges. This is incredibly useful for securing a workpiece right in the middle of your bench for sanding, routing, or other operations. The clamp uses Kreg's Automax Auto Adjust technology, so it clamps materials of varying thicknesses without needing to be reset. It provides excellent holding power and keeps your clamps from getting in the way around the perimeter of your project. For breaking down large sheets of plywood, Kreg has entered the Tracksaw market. The Tracksaw is a major new addition, offering a precise way to make long, straight cuts in sheet goods. The saw rides on an aluminum guide track, guaranteeing a perfectly straight line without the risk of wandering that you get with a standard circular saw. It features a plunge cut mechanism, allowing you to start and stop cuts in the middle of a panel, which is ideal for cutouts. The saw also has excellent dust collection capabilities and an anti-kickback feature for safety. When paired with the guide track, it delivers glue line quality rips and crosscuts that are clean and splinter-free, making it a powerful alternative to a table saw for many applications. If a full Tracksaw system isn't what you need, Kreg offers a simpler guide. The Rip Cut is a more straightforward guide that attaches to your existing circular saw. It consists of a long rail with an edge guide that slides along the side of a piece of plywood. You set the oversized cursor to your desired cut width, up to 24 inches, and then just push your saw across the sheet. The Rip Cut ensures your saw stays parallel to the edge, giving you a consistently straight cut every time. It's a much faster and more accurate method than trying to measure and mark a line and then follow it by eye. For anyone who regularly breaks down sheet goods, this is an affordable and effective upgrade for a standard circular saw. While not brand new, the Jig K4 remains one of the most popular and foundational tools in the Kreg ecosystem and is worth mentioning in any comprehensive list. It's a sturdy bench-mounted jig with a simple toggle clamp that holds the workpiece secure. It has 3 hardened steel drill guides, allowing you to drill pocket holes in a variety of material widths without having to reposition the jig. The K4 is known for its durability and ease of use. For many woodworkers, this was their introduction to pocket hole joinery, and it continues to be a reliable and essential tool for building everything from face frames to simple furniture. The portable work surface is a clever solution for creating a temporary workbench or assembly table. It's essentially a large, durable panel designed to be placed on top of sawhorses. What makes it special are the integrated features. It has a grid of dog holes compatible with Kreg bench dogs and other accessories, allowing for versatile clamping options. It also has support pucks on the bottom that nest securely on 2x4s, and it can be paired with a sacrificial cutting surface. This product allows you to quickly set up a large, stable work area anywhere, making it perfect for job sites or for woodworkers with limited shop space who need to pack their setup away. Creating adjustable shelving is a common task, and Kreg has a tool to make it precise. The shelf pin jig is the standard for drilling clean, evenly spaced holes for shelf pins. This jig features a hardened steel drill guide block that ensures your holes are perfectly straight every time. It comes with a self-centering drill bit that is designed to create a clean hole without tear out. The jig has a standard 32mm spacing, which is the cabinet industry standard. An included locating pin allows you to chain the holes perfectly for longer cabinet sides, ensuring all your shelf pin holes are in a straight line and at the same height. It takes all the measuring and guesswork out of the process. Speaking of drilling, let's look at another guide for accuracy. The portable drilling guide is like a portable drill press for your handheld drill. It's designed to help you drill perfectly straight holes at a 90-degree angle, something that can be surprisingly difficult to do by eye. The guide has 2 hardened steel drill guides that accommodate 6 common drill bit sizes. The Grip Max base holds the guide securely on your workpiece, and a centering channel on the underside helps you align it on the edge of a board. This is a great tool for tasks like installing hardware or drilling holes for dowels, where accuracy is critical to the final fit and finish. Handling large, heavy sheets of plywood by yourself can be a real struggle. The panel carrier is a simple but brilliant tool designed to make moving full sheets of plywood, or MDF, a one-person job. It has a large, padded handle connected to 2 gripping pads. You simply slide the pads over the top edge of a panel and lift. As you lift, the pads pivot and clamp down on the sheet, using its own weight to create a secure grip. This allows you to carry the panel with one hand, much like carrying a suitcase, keeping it balanced and controlled. It saves your back and prevents you from having to drag or awkwardly wrestle with heavy sheets. Hanging cabinet doors, especially inset doors, can be a frustrating exercise in trial and error. The cabinet door mounting jig makes this process much easier. It's a support arm that you clamp to the cabinet frame, which then holds the door in the exact position you want while you install the hinges. The jig is micro-adjustable, allowing you to dial in the perfect spacing and alignment on all sides of the door before you drive a single screw. It supports the full weight of the door, freeing up both of your hands to work on the hinge installation. It's a huge time saver that ensures a perfect fit. During finishing or assembly, you often need to elevate your project off the bench. The multi-purpose project blocks are incredibly handy to have around the shop. These puck-shaped blocks can be used to support a project for finishing, allowing you to coat both the top and the edges at the same time. They feature a Grip Max surface on both the top and bottom to prevent slipping. The unique feature is a retractable painting point. With a twist, a small point emerges, minimizing the contact area with a freshly finished piece. You can also group them together to create a solid riser, or use them as leveling feet for a temporary workstation. They're simple, versatile, and useful in dozens of different scenarios. For the last one, sometimes you need to assemble a project in a tight space where a standard drill just won't fit. The 90-degree pocket hole driver is a compact right-angle attachment that lets you drive pocket hole screws in confined areas. It has a magnetic tip that holds the driver bit securely, and its slim profile allows it to fit into spaces as small as 6 inches. This is a lifesaver when you're doing cabinet repairs, assembling built-ins, or working inside a pre-assembled box where your drill is too long to get a straight shot at the screw. It's an essential problem solver for those tricky assembly situations. And that's a wrap on 25 new and essential tools from Kreg. We hope this gave you a good overview of what's available. Let us know in the comments which of these tools you're most excited about. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.